Hello, everyone, and welcome back to From Me to English. Today, I have a very special story for you. The title is The Mysterious Library. Let me ask you, what would you do if you found a secret note hidden inside an old book? Stay with me until the end, because this story has a little mystery, some surprises, and a warm ending. And remember, after watching the video, you can download the free PDF in the description. It has the full transcript, vocabulary with examples, and exercises to help you practice. Now, let's begin.
Part 1. Emma's Ordinary Day.
Emma was a young woman in her 20s who loved books. She lived in a small town where life was simple and calm. On most weekends, she spent time at the park, at a cafe, or at the big modern library in the center of town. But one Saturday morning, something unusual happened. Emma was walking home from the market when she noticed a narrow street she had never walked down before. At the end of the street, there was a small building with tall windows and a sign that read, "The Old Town Library." Emma stopped.
Strange.
She whispered.
I've lived here for years, but I've never seen this library before.
The windows looked dusty, and the wooden door was heavy and dark. It didn't look like the modern library she usually went to. It looked older, quieter, almost forgotten. Curious, Emma decided to step inside. As she opened the door, the sound of a small bell rang above her head. The air inside smelled of old paper and polished wood. Tall shelves full of books surrounded her. Some books looked new, but many had yellow pages and worn covers. Quick check for you, the listener. If you were Emma, would you go inside this strange old library? Or would you just keep walking home?
Part 2. Meeting Mr. Harris.
Good morning, a deep voice said. Emma turned and saw an old man sitting behind a wooden desk. He had silver hair, round glasses, and a friendly smile.
Hello.
Emma replied politely.
I didn't know this library existed.
The old man. Not many people do. My name is M.R. Harris. I've been working here for, more than 30 years. This place is quiet, hidden, but it has treasures you cannot find anywhere else. Emma walked slowly between the shelves, her fingers touching the spines of the books.
It feels magical,
she said softly. Mr. Harris nodded. Books can be magical. They can take you anywhere, into the past, the future, or into the heart of another person. Emma smiled. She liked the old man immediately. After a few minutes, she stopped in front of a shelf filled with very old books. One in particular caught her eye. It had a green cover with golden letters that were almost impossible to read. Carefully, she pulled it out and opened it. And then, something fell out. It was a small folded piece of paper. Emma picked it up. Her heart beat a little faster. She unfolded the paper and read,
If you find this note, come to the reading room at 5 p.m. There's something you need to see.
Her eyes widened.
What does this mean?
She looked around, but Mr. Harris was busy arranging some books. He didn't seem to notice. Emma slipped the note into her pocket. Question for you, dear listener. What do you think? Is this a secret game? A message from the past? Or maybe something else?
Part 3. The Waiting Hours.
The rest of Emma's day felt unusually long. She couldn't stop thinking about the note. Who wrote it? Why was it inside that book? At home, she tried to distract herself. She made some tea, watered her plants, and even started reading another novel. But her mind kept returning to the library. At 4:30 p.m., Emma put on her jacket and walked quickly back to the old library. The sun was starting to go down, and the streets looked golden in the evening light. When she arrived, Mr. Harris was still there, reading behind the desk. He said with a smile.
You're back.
Emma replied nervously, exhale sharply.
Yes, I wanted to look around some more.
Mr. Harris nodded and went back to his book. Emma walked quietly toward the back of the library, where a small wooden door said reading room. Her hand trembled slightly as she pushed the door open. Inside, the room was dim but cozy. There were a few chairs, a large wooden table, and tall lamps in the corners. The shelves here were even older, filled with books whose titles were almost erased by time. Emma sat down at the table and waited. The clock ticked loudly. 5 o'clock came. Nothing happened. Minutes passed. Emma felt a little foolish.
Maybe it was just a joke.
She whispered. But then she heard footsteps. The door opened, and to Emma's surprise, 3 people walked in.
Happy birthday, Emma!
They shouted. Emma blinked in shock.
Wait, what? How do you know my name? And it's not my birthday.
The 3 laughed. Then Emma recognized them. They were her close friends, Sophie, Mark, and Daniel. Emma gasped.
What are you doing here? And what about the note?
Sophie grinned.
That was us. We asked Mr. Harris to help us. We wanted to surprise you.
Mark held up a bag of cookies.
We thought you needed something fun and mysterious. You've been working so hard lately, always busy. So we planned this little adventure.
Daniel added.
The note in the book? That was Sophie's idea. Pretty good, right?
Emma shook her head, half laughing, half crying.
You scared me. I thought it was something really mysterious. Maybe even dangerous.
Mr. Harris appeared at the door, smiling.
Don't be too upset, Emma. They only wanted to remind you that friendship is also a kind of treasure.
The 4 friends sat together in the reading room. They drank tea from a thermos, ate cookies, and laughed about the whole plan. Emma felt warm inside. The strange old library, the hidden note, the waiting. All of it turned into a memory she would never forget.
Part 5. Reflection and closing.
When the evening was over, Emma hugged her friends and thanked Mr. Harris. Walking home, she looked up at the stars. She thought about the library, about the dusty books, about the secret note. She realized something important. Sometimes life feels ordinary and predictable. But small surprises made with love and care can make it magical again. Reflection for you, dear listener. Have you ever received a surprise from your friends? How did it make you feel? And that is the end of our story, The Mysterious Library. Remember, listen again to improve your understanding. Download the free PDF in the description for the transcript, vocabulary, and exercises. And most importantly, don't stop here. Keep practicing every day. Keep practicing with me every day. And don't forget to subscribe to From Me to English so you don't miss the next story. Thank you for listening and see you next time.